internet. Thanks for clicking that thumbnail. Be sure to hit subscribe, join my Patreon page, and send me money. This is an ESL class, and they are going to be debating a special topic today. Schools should. Schools should punish cyberbullying that occurs outside of school, right? I got the right one, right? Yeah. All right. Schools should punish cyberbullying that happens outside of school. Okay, well this team over here, this team agree, and they say yes, that should be the jurisdiction. That should be the jurisdiction of the school, within the authority. And this team over here is saying no, it should not be something that teachers deal with or schools deal with. It's not to say it's not serious. It's just not something that schools should deal with, right? The unique problem. Okay. For those of y'all in the audience, I'm going to give you a little handout here, and you're welcome to make comments. Don't put your name on this thing, so I'll make a PDF and send this to them later on. You're voting which team made the best case, okay? And so, like I said yesterday, you're not voting for the team that you agree with personally necessarily. You know, you're voting for the team that made the best case for their position. Okay. So here you go. I'm going to make. Would you mind being my helper? I appreciate you, sir. Maybe you can give one to everybody. So I'm going to get the team agree. 7 minutes total to come up here, and it's kind of intimidating to be in front of people and to see many eyeballs looking at you. So you give them your smile. Even if you're not happy right now, you can smile at them, right? Because it's kind of scary to be in front of people, right? Yeah. You all know. The thing is, it's good you're going through this experience, and it'll be we're all friends here. Okay, let's give her some confidence. Team agree coming up to the big stage. Yay them! Yay them! All right, yay them. All right, whoever's going first. Team agree is going to go first. Team agree. You're going to come up to the podium first. Whoever's coming up first. Would you guys like a little moment? Would you like them to go first? Would that be better? You don't care? Oh. No, you good? Okay. So, there we go. So you physically bring us up. Okay. Yeah.
So it's about cyberbullying. So definition of the terms is cyberbullying used digital platforms, social media, then the setting, apps, email, then anything else. Then to harness them, retain or humiliating another person. Then next, outside of a school, is guidance that occur of the campus, outside schools, hours, or in the student's personal life activity. Third, punish and implement consequences such as detention, suspension, counseling, or other disciplinary measures to prevent further harm.
So now that my partner explained the definition of the terms that we're gonna use for this, I'm gonna give 4 supporting arguments. And the first one is that cyberbullying affects the school environment. So even if it occurs off campus, or these things happen out of the campus, cyberbullying impacts students in an emotional way, and also in the participation in school. Some child get more shy. And as an example of this, I can say that a student hazarded online may suffer anxiety, depression, or poor academic performance. Again, it affects to the student who is being bullied. And the evidence that we have is that studies show that victims of cyberbullying are more likely to experience lower grades. So that's important, very important for them and also for the family parents. The second point is that schools have responsibility to ensure students' safety. That means that schools are responsible not only for things that happen physically, like in the school, also for the physiological safety of the students. Allowing cyberbullying to go unpunished creates a hostile environment. Yes, environment that undermines learning. The third point is accountability teach responsible digital behavior. Punishing cyberbullying outside school teach students that online actions have real world consequences. Yeah, and it promotes awareness of online ethics and discourages harmful behaviors before it escalates to, maybe we can, I think that we already heard of some bullying things that happen in schools here in USA and well around the world, and they have to know, kids have to know that the things that they can do online or like in a virtual world, they can't do it like in real life. They have to make the difference, know the difference between those. The fourth point is to prevention of escalation and legal issues. Early intervention prevents cyberbullying from scaling into serious threats, self-harm, or criminal activity. For example, that some USA schools have successfully implemented policies punishing off-campus cyberbullying, reducing incidents significantly.
You got it.
Yes. And as I say, but most of the people or parents should know what the kids they are watching or they are playing, know like to know everything because they always want the privacy. Because kids they say like no, but it's my game or you can't do it that. But we have to pay attention to that, to the games that they play, to the things that they watch, so we know how they are doing at the school and also know the rest of the students that they have as a classmate. So you can prevent, you can see how the classmates or how these kids are doing like in the school.
If you want to, you can save it for later on.
I took it about 7 hours.
Sure, that's fine. Your team can stop now if you like.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, cool. Your case rest. All right, now we're going to give 7 minutes to that. Oh, wait, no, they're going to give Chase 7 minutes. Yeah, that's okay. I'm still new to this. Y'all get 7 minutes, and they get 7 minutes, and then 5 and 5 and 2 and 2. Okay, cool. Oh, well, it's still fresh in my brain. I like how organized you all are. I like how you define what cyberbullying is. That's a really great place to start. And I like your transitional phrase that you said, well, now that my partner has defined what cyberbullying is, let me tell you why it is. Listed off several things for the audience to follow. It affects their grades, it reduces escalation and other things. Yeah, cool. And I like how you were very careful with some of these words. You said them out loud. Cool. Anyway, yeah, there we go. All right, you all get 7 minutes, and let's give them a hand again. All right, here comes Barbara. Be careful. Seriously. Yeah.
So, we're talking about cyberbullying. So cyberbullying is a serious and growing concern, but what happens outside of school grounds, the question is who should address, and that becomes complicated. So while many people believe the school should intervene, giving schools the power to punish students and behavior that occurs at home or in their personal lives and devices raises a major legal, ethical, and practical problems. So schools have limited authority to be on campus, and punishing private online activities risks, violating students' rights, and undermining parental responsibility, and creating an unfair system of investigation and discipline. In this debate, we will agree that schools should not punish cyberbullying that happens off campus. So not because cyberbullying is unimportant, but because schools are not appropriate institutions to handle the situations or incidents outside their legal and practical reach. So the first thing that I was going to say is cyberbullying that happens outside of school, course, and on personal devices, private accounts, and during personal time. So schools should not have the legal jurisdiction.
Pretty close. Jurisdiction.
You
got it.
over students' actions outside of school grounds. So punishing of school behavior can violate private rights and free to speech. Allowing schools to disciplining students for private online activity creates a dangerous precedent.
Good.
When the institution can interfere with the school's personal and life beyond. And the second thing is parents are responsible for all school behavior. Campus behavior that things that happen with campus that happens at the school or during free time is responsibility of the parents, not schools. So family have different values and rules, and their duty to monitor and correct the children online conduct. So schools stepping in the rules of parental authority and create unrealistic expectations for teachers to police the children 24/7. So basically I said here that parents have all the different ways and culture to have the rules at home. So people at the school don't should take the responsible for all the kids and all the way that they're gonna punish the kids.
I agree with that schools should punish cyberbullying that occurs outside of the school. Because schools are lack of resource and investigating cyberbullying requires technical skills, digital forensics, data recovery. All of this cannot be done by teachers without technical expertise. Schools already face staff shortages and tight budgets. It's unrealistic and unfair to expect school to do that. If they cannot investigate cyberbullying, how to punish who? So, and I also agree with my partner Barbara that family have different values. Yeah. A joke for one family may be inappropriate for another. School cannot, they don't have a rule, the kids do what kind of thing and they will punish. They don't have the real rule, how to follow. If they want to punish the kids, and the school cannot impose one uniform rule on all household behavior.
Okay, so serious cases belong to law, to the police, not to school. So in this point, I disagree that the school has to punish the students for what they are doing outside the school. So when cyberbullying become very serious, the school do not have the training in the skill to do this job.
This is why serious cases should be handled for police office and the legal authorities who know how to investigate crimes and protect people. And school can still play an important role. They can support the victim, they can talk to the families, and they can make sure that the students feel safe at school. But they should not try to act like the police. When schools try to deal with very serious cases on their own, they might make mistakes because they don't have experience how to handle this type of situations. And so they have to let in the authorities and to handle these situations so they can make sure that the kids or the student feels like really protect these situations. And so the role of school is just to educate and not to control student personal life. So school exists and to educate students. The job is to teach academic skills, help students grow, and teach them how to behave responsibly online. This doesn't not mean that school should control what students do in their personal life, especially outside of school hours. And students use their phones and the internet at home, in the park, or with friends, places that the school has no control. If schools try to manage every action that's happening outside, they can raise the personal life of the students because they can't control what their kids are doing outside the school.
Okay, cool. Yeah, give her a hand, everybody. Hey, all right, tell you what, I'll tell you my first impression, as well, it's still fresh in my brain and stuff like that. I can see all of you all are very well prepared, and a lot of things. I like as you, even though y'all are reading, you're still engaging with the audience, and it seems very conversational still. Even though occasionally you're struggling with some new vocabulary, good for you for including the new vocabulary. You didn't find a simpler, not just jurisdictional. A lot of words were challenging for some of y'all. It's tough words to include. And y'all made I like a very strong beginning of this. It's like, this is not, well, I don't know, what's the first thing you said? It was like, schools should not get involved. I mean, it was very direct. I thought that was, what you said, it was very beginning, it was very direct. I'm just commenting on how you're saying it. Yeah, not wasn't it. Okay, this is very controversial. It's so tense in here. It's so, oh gosh. Oh yeah, you're good. It's really serious. So anyway, we're trying to keep it civil. And by the way, that was making me nervous. You feel free to stay seated. Yeah, I don't want your laptop to. I just can see that happening. You can stay seated, and if you bring your laptop up here, don't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Okay. So now at this point, this team has 5 minutes to make a response. You heard what they said, and you said, yeah. You're gonna make some responses. You have 5 minutes to do that. All right, let's give them some confidence and give them your eyeballs. Yeah. All right. There we go.
Okay, by the way, let's come back to reality. This team may say that school have no right to punish students for things that happen outside of school. But we are in reality right now, you understand who we are? Bullying, if bullying comes out from outside to school, it's still bullying. Right now, bullying comes from online, so social media, the texting, and a lot of different things come from online. So it's happened at house, and the students come to school with this nervous, with this stress and scared about bullying. So the school can't ignore it. The school has a job to keep the students safe and to make sure the school is a good place to learn. If online bullying hurts a student at school, the school must do something. Yeah. Are you agree with that? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Another agreement. The parents. You about it. That parents should give a good education to your kids and blah blah blah. But sometimes
Is la
parents
la English?
bully his children a lot. This is so harmful for his children. So children again come to school and nervous and can't study a lot and be good in manners. So school can't ignore it. And sometimes when bullying comes out and parents can do something with these students, they should ask teachers or counselor at school to help to solve this problem. Without this, we can go in the bad behavior. So we can't ignore bullying outside because we are in human era. Everyone has the right to say their opinions, but no one has the right bullying someone online. Cyberbullying is not a speech, it is a harmful behavior. Without education about bullying, we can't ignore it. So if I am a teacher and I see how your kid your mom come to the class and scaring, I can't ignore it. I should talk to you or should talk to your kid.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's good. You guys, y'all finished? Yeah, okay, cool. Did you want to say something else? You have a little time. Go ahead, yeah, you can come off here. Your team still has some time if you'd like to. Okay, no problem.
Okay, so I just want to say that parents and schools have to work together to create values, good values in kids. Because they are growing up and they are just learning about life, you know? And for example, when the kids have, or when they don't have a good family, you know, they are affected by that, and or when they live like in a violent environment,
Sure.
yeah, they want to reflect that in the school, you know. And if you are a parent and your kid is at school and you can't be there looking at them, so the teachers has that responsibility. Yeah, so they have to take care about that. If they see something, if there is no one who can correct these kids, who is gonna do it? And then we have the consequence when they grow up, when they are adults. So that's when the delinquency starts.
Is that, all right, cool. All right, cool. Let's give it a hand, everybody. Yay, all right. Cool. Yeah. In just a moment, you guys will have 5 minutes to respond to them. And while it's still fresh in my brain, I'll give you some feedback. It's very conversational, both you ladies. Yeah, I like effective use of rhetorical questions, frequently saying, and even very, just like physically getting in there. a lot of charisma, a lot of charm, and appealing to personal experience. All that's very persuasive, and on the whole, both of y'all had very excellent grammar. I think, occasionally here and there was off, but. It didn't prevent me from understanding what you're saying. I think maybe one phrase I think you may have said, but other than that, effective use of rhetorical questions and appealing, talking to the audience and things like that. Okay, you guys have 5 minutes to, okay, I believe in you. Time bomb. All right. This meeting, all right.
I researched online. Most of the cyberbullying comes from the home environment. So I didn't say school cannot teach students. School can also teach students they need to have good behavior. But if the parents cannot teach their students how to let the school to teach their kids, there are a lot of students in the school. How the school to teach every student they have good behavior. I just say parents have the responsibility to teach their kids for have good behavior, because we live with them for a long time, right? And we know their habits. and we need to teach them how to do the right thing. I didn't say the school cannot teach. School is too busy, They need focus on teaching. Every parent let their students go to school once they get the higher knowledge and have a good environment. That's what parents want to do. Yeah, and
Okay, cool. Yeah,
So-
pause there for a second.
She said schools cannot ignore the cyberbullying. We are not ignoring the cyberbullying. We just cannot punish what happens outside of legal authority. So if we stay in the school and we have been offering guidance, counseling, and we still show the students why the behavior is wrong, we're still showing the point and we're still showing them how this is not good, but we're not punishing them. We cannot punish the kids as a parent should do.
Yeah, so I'm agreeing with that because the school is not gonna ignore the fact that the kids are receiving bullying or cyberbullying. They can just act like the police. They can just go in legal terms and punish the kids. Because if they do that, one thing is that family, they're gonna come just back to the school and they say, why you are punishing my kids, why you are doing this? They can't do the cop or the police and job here. And I just have an example. For example, they're in a WhatsApp group, and one of these kids, and I don't know, Jason, send message, mean message to, Juan. So Juan go to the school and say, hey, they sent me this message, and they are mean with me, and they're saying a lot of bad stuff about me, about my family, about just mean stuff. And how the school is gonna know that the message they are if the screenshot is real, if they do if they edit the text, is no way that they know. And if they just believe Juan that Jason was doing cyberbullying, they're gonna punish Jason, and what is gonna happen? The parents are gonna go just straight to the school and say, why you are punishing my kid? He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
They cannot they can't do that job, the police job. But they can ignore that too.
So another thing, I still have time, so I'm going to respond something about Danielle said, cyberbullying affects the school life. Yes, it affects students emotionally, but emotional impact does not automatically give the school the right to punish off-campus behavior. So the school can mediate on supporting without punishing. Something outside is legal authority. So we cannot go through the legal authority.
It happens off campus. So it's maybe they just do the cyberbullying at home. They use their personal device and device. So how to let school to check? They don't have right.
Yeah, and one thing is they can just use a lot of fake accounts or just I think there was anonymous accounts. And how the school is no way that the school can know who kid is doing that. So they can't do anything, they can't do anything for the kid.
Students can also delete after they send the message,
Yeah.
and the school cannot find them. And maybe for parents, they just say, my daughter just make a joke. But for school, if you punish my kid, I will say, why you punish my daughter? He just
That's my job.
Yeah, it's a joke. But for other families, they don't think it's a joke. It's different culture.
All right, cool. Yeah, 30 seconds left, so that's it. All right, cool. Yeah, give them a hand, everybody. Woo, man. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's tough. Okay, anyway, yeah, great, very, again, very personal and passionate. Great points y'all are making. Mostly about lack of resources. This is not your jurisdiction. This is the jurisdiction of the police, etc. And how do we practically punish this when you can fake accounts and fake posts? That's an interesting point too. Okay, cool. At any rate, all right, we're crumbing up toward the end, y'all. While y'all are listening to the debate, y'all think of some questions you'd like to ask them. Okay, and then we'll do that later. So this team, you got 2 minutes to just summarize. You don't have to say anything new. Just summarize if you like. Looks like you're getting up. Okay, give them a hand, everybody. Give me some confidence. All right. Love it.
So our listening here, so I think cyberbullying outside of outside school affects students' well-being and disrupts the learning environment. Schools are responsible for ensuring safety and promoting ethical behavior, both online and offline. Holding students accountable teaches responsibility and prevents escalation. Therefore, schools should punish cyberbullying that occurs outside school. I think kids are very important, so we have to protect the kids because they are our next generation. If we don't protect them, we cannot meet the next generation. Thank you.
Okay, cool, yeah, we're going, that's it. That's it. Oh, do you want to say something? Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead.
In this case,
Mm.
we have a plan for school. For this education, we have some classes how a teacher can help to our children to study a lot about scams, about bullying, about punishment, and we think that school should have some place where the student can come and say what happened in his life, like therapy. And this can help for students be in good behavior and in good, healthy and mental mood.
Cool, all right, thank you. I get right in, everybody. Yay, all right, that's it. Now, this team, you guys have 2 minutes, and it looks like it's kind of impractical for you to go up in the patio. But you can stay at the table, that's fine. That's kind of all right. 2 minutes.
So first I will start with, I agree with Olga that school should have a safe place, and for this, the kids have to talk and everything, and also know about the cyberbullying, how that can be dangerous. But the point here about our debate is punishing. So punishing is bad, and school knowing about this is good. So to finish, even though cyberbullying is clearly a serious issue, giving schools the power to punish behavior that happens out school is not the right solution. The schools do not have the legal right to discipline students for things they've done at home or the personal devices, and trying to do so could invade the school's privacy and lead to unfair decisions.
Got about a minute left, you want to say something? Yeah, cool.
So what students do off campus is mainly the responsibility of parents, and in more serious situations, law enforcement, not the schools. So that should step in.
Yeah, so I agree with a lot of points with this group, and just in the part that is punished, the school doesn't have to go like in that point, but they have to create a safe place for them. They have to like talk about it. They have to be like sure, and they have to feel secure to like talk about who is doing the cyberbullying there, or how the students are feeling, so they can give a support and an extra hand for the families and the CAP. But never do the investigation, or just like take the phone and say, can you just give me all your password? I have to see all your phone. Like, I never gonna give to a teacher my personal phone, right? So, and it's the same for them, and they are not gonna, they just don't have to go around that area, but they, of course, they have to provide a safe area and so they can feel like secure and to talk about that.
Awesome, great. Oh man, y'all have a lot to say about this. Awesome. Give them a hand, everybody. Oh my gosh, okay. All right. What's that? Hey, I'm opening it up now to the audience. Here, you guys can either make a comment or a question to either one of these groups. And don't worry, other team, I can see on your faces, oh, I'm just thinking about the debate I have to do in just a moment. Yeah, I know. So you still have time. Yeah, it's okay. It'll be okay. Anybody want to make a comment or a question to the team over here? Anybody over there? Want to say something? Weigh in? Anybody want to weigh in? You look at me. Do you want to say something? No. You're smiling.
No, it's difficult. It's very difficult.
I mean, honestly, I don't have children, but I'm also a teacher, so it's like I'm conflicted. Yeah, what do you think? Yeah.
I want to add something because it's not about agree or disagree, but I share the point with what she said, Ming, about the responsibilities of parents about this kind of phenomenon. So I think I can add some solution that the thing what they need to do is work together and
Yeah.
kind of cooperation between parents and the school to standing against this phenomenon, because if you punish, it's a kid, he doesn't know why, and sometimes if the school adds some credit about how to behave with other people, it's a kind of how we say society behavior. Yeah. This is and this work. It will work between parents and the school. Yeah, because school mission is teaching, is knowledge, is not to correct your behavior. This is because behavior come from how? From family, not on school to do. Yeah.
You're leaning a little bit this way at the same time.
Yeah,
Conflicted. This is
yeah.
over here for you. Okay, fair enough. Anybody? Oh, anybody over here want to wait? Oh, go ahead.
I want to say
All
something
right. Ooh, yeah.
about that. Like, that is true, but it's also true that the most of the time that the kids spend is in the school. So the school are institutions that also have rules and have many things that the students should respect or must respect. So they need to have those good behaviors to be in the school. And of course the parents want like the best because they are going to the school because the parents trust in the school too. So it's like yes, it's a work that should be together because in my way, how I see the things, the school, I don't know if the word is like monitorize,
To monitor.
to monitor, yeah,
Watch.
watch,
Yeah.
the behavior of the kids and what it happened. So maybe no like the action to punish, but like just to have contact with the parents and
Gotcha,
to
yeah,
see
to be
what
aware.
happened.
I see, but maybe not cross any line to punish.
Yeah.
necessarily. Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's
Similar to what you're
said.
saying.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like,
Cool.
we should, the schools should have places, a safe place for all the students. They should have orientation about how cyberbullying impacts their lives, but they should not punish anyone because everyone has a different culture, everyone has a different way to educate their kids. So punish is a strong word and a strong action to keep doing. So I'm not, if I have a kid, I will be happy if someone's punishing my kid because I don't know how they're doing. So I think I have the right to punish my kid. And if it's in the school, something that happens beside the school, if they're punishing their kid because something in the school, it's fine. But if something out of school, it's my fault.
There you go.
Yeah.
The school should not
Well said.
be monitoring my kids, my life.
But
But
they
we
are
don't have the real rule about the cyberbullying of campus. So the school, of course, kids at school, they need to be kind to everyone. And if my kids against with the school, against with the school rules,
break the school.
break the rules. I think the school can punish, maybe attention, that kind of thing. But it's off campus, and they don't have what kind of thing is cyberbullying. And for other family, your kid did the bad thing for me. It's cyberbullying. But for other family, they say it's not. Maybe they will hire a lawyer to.
That's a good point. Yeah, y'all made an interesting point. That's like one person's bullying is another person's joke, and it's a bit of subjectivity to it. Okay, gotcha.
So how to let school to say this one is cyberbullying, that one's not.
Yeah, it's a good point too. How do you define it? Okay, I'm sorry, you wanted to weigh in here. Someone over here wanted to weigh in. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say that there are places that the school and also the parents can be there, and maybe the word punishment or punish is a really strong word, but the school has to find a way to show them, or maybe to give them or to make them understand, like the bad kids, how they are acting, or how they should act, they should be with another person, another kid. For example, my brother was a really shy boy when he was at school. So I was always afraid because I wasn't there with him. I was afraid like how he felt there with maybe some kids that didn't have a good behavior, So, and the teachers helps a lot. I mean, they were always taking care of him, always looking at him.
Yeah.
If someone has bad behavior, they give them like a punish, but it was no like
Punishment.
hit them or
Sure.
no nothing
Detention
like
or
that.
something, right? Yeah.
Detention, or maybe just
Yeah.
talk to them, or maybe
There
the
you go.
psychologist help this kid.
Mm-hmm.
It was this kid. It was another kid that he wanted to hit my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the teachers helped.
Intervened, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
they intervened. So
Ooh,
that's why I
vocabulary.
think the school has a very important paper
A role.
role.
There you go.
A very important role in kids' life.
Okay, cool. All right, so for those of y'all watching online, sorry about that. These team members here were put into this team randomly, so they were making a case for maybe something that they personally don't necessarily agree with themselves, right? I mean, I don't know. And so now that the debate is over, I'm just curious. Debate's over. You can stop pretending. I was just kidding. Mr. Sokyong, are you on the team that you personally agree with them on this, or do you have 50-50? Or what do you think, huh? Oh, yeah, so you're in the right team, man. Yeah, I gotcha. How about you? Are you on the right team? That you more or 50? You more or less agree?
I'm not sure because it's 50-50.
Sure,
because,
sure.
In some behavior should be like parents.
Sure.
How you can say?
Parents'
Jurisdiction? Domain?
In some behaviors, it's the main of for school.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like sometimes the school can help, sometimes parents should do it.
There you go. Yeah, I think the word you're looking for is like the domain of the parents, or the role of the parents, maybe. I like your anecdote. Thank you for talking about your brother. That's always very persuasive to hear about personal stories. I'm just curious. Are you in the team that you personally agree with, by the way?
Well, it is half and half because
Yeah.
I agree with Olga that it have to be like the parents have to have the responsibility, but the school also needs to like have a safe place to like a support place for all the students. But they cannot like do the police.
Fair enough.
They're not punished like very hard, but they have to just create a safe place for them and support and work with the parents.
I'm with you. It's a bit of a dilemma. You know that word I'm saying? Dilemma. Yeah, I don't really know either. I'm a little conflicted. How about you, Ms. Ming? Yeah, are you on the team that you personally agree with? Yeah. 50-50?
On that kind of situation.
Yeah.
If the student does really bad things,
Mhm.
the police will call the family.
Sure.
The police will notice the school. So,
Yeah.
of course, the school will punish.
Sure. Gotcha. All right. Hey, you can weigh in. Are you on the team that you agree with personally? Or are you, 50-50? Fair. It's a little conflicted. Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. And you got perspective. Someone who was recently in high school, someone who with kids, what? Yeah.
It was another case. I don't know, it was in Netflix. I don't know if someone watched this. And about the parents, it was the mom. She was doing super.
I saw that show. Was it?
So the